Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to FTB's Direwolf20 pack. That's right, folks, we're back in our modded Minecraft world. We're doing some modded Minecraft, playing some FTB's Direwolf20 pack, and boy, oh boy, let me tell you, we're having a great time doing it. Happy New Year 2017, one and all. Last night, of course, was New Year's Eve. We rang in the New Year here at the good old RB household at the stroke of midnight, Eastern Standard Time, and we had a good time. We didn't do a whole lot, but it was me and the wife and the kids, and we had a good time, doing all that New Year's Eve type stuff. Watched the whole New Year's the New Year's Eve specials on the different channels, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. Last episode, we did some stuff with some armor, right? So we've got dark steel armor. I did do some upgrades to the boots. I put empowered 2 on all of them. I think I did that with you guys, but I did some more things with the boots. I put jump 3 on it, which is basically 3 piston upgrades. You put the first piston upgrade on there, that gives you jump 1. You do another piston, that gives you jump 2. You do another piston, that gives you jump 3. And it only, it basically just costs levels and a piston. So that was pretty good. And we also put flippers on there. Flippers give you kind of a depth strider kind of a thing, so you can walk through water. But check this out. This is pretty awesome. If I come over here like this, let's go down here. Check this out. So, oops, I kind of missed. We can jump up on top of the wall like that, right? So there's 2 jumps right there, right? We can jump up on top of the house. It also negates fall damage. Look at this. No fall damage. Love it. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Enderman. We'll have to fix that. Don't have any dirt on me, so we can't do anything about it right now. But anyway, there's a couple of things I want to work on today. Kind of not necessarily life improvement kind of things, because I view armor as kind of a life improvement kind of thing. But I just went out and did a lot of adventuring. So I went over this way, and it took me a little while to get there. But I found a cold taiga biome. So we've got a place where we can get snow when we need it, and I also found some spruce trees. So I planted a spruce sapling back here so that we can start getting some spruce trees growing, because I do like spruce wood. I like spruce wood a lot. Probably my favorite wood in the whole game is probably dark oak, but the spruce is a very close second. And I like the spruce doors. One of the things that I want to do is out there on the windmill, I want to put a spruce door on it, because actually I think I can show that to you now. Spruce doors, they kind of got that dungeony look, I guess is what I'm trying to say, or weathered kind of outdoorsy kind of storage shed kind of a thing. But yeah, we can do this. So let's go ahead and get this, and let's get ourselves some planks. Get rid of that. Do this. Okay, so there's a spruce door. And so if we put this spruce door down, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like a dungeon door, or a basement cellar door, or in the case that I want to use it here, the door for a windmill. I'll put that on here shortly. I'm not going to worry about doing that right now. What I want to do today is, since I do want to get out and do a lot of adventuring, if we look at the map again, can't see it because I'm in the house. Hang on, let's do this. Let's go outside. There we go. Now we can view the map. I want to get out here and I want to do some more exploring, but I'm kind of limited in how much exploring I can do. I did do some stuff in a boat a while back, and that's, I made it over here. There's a whole savannah village over here. There's a ocean monument out here someplace. I don't remember exactly where it is, but yeah, there's an ocean monument out here that we can go and get some stuff from. Maybe it's over here. I don't know. Maybe it is over here. I don't know. Oh, there's pirate ships too. So, there's kind of cool stuff out here that we can go and take a look at. But I'm kind of limited in how I do that, because I got to be able to sleep, which means I got to bring a bed and all that good stuff. And if I get into a jam and I die, then I can end up dying, like a long way away from the house. Oh, there's one of the meteors that I found. But if we do, there is something that we can do to make those little journeys a little bit easier, and that is, we're going to build a couple of things from RF Tools today. The first thing that we're going to build is if we come in here and we do a matter receiver, this thing right here, this will allow you. There's matter transmitters and there's matter receivers, and these are kind of like teleportation / beaming devices, right? Everybody remembers the old Star Trek show where you can beam people up, beam people down. That's kind of what I like to think of these as, these matter transceivers as. But you can set this up so that we have a matter transceiver back here, or matter receiver back here in the base, right? And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe right down here or something, but anywhere, somewhere right here in the base itself. And then the other thing that we can build is we can build a device, a portable device that goes with that, called a charged porter. The charged porter is a handheld device, and if you set it up and you link it to the matter receiver that you have back in your world at whatever location you decide to put it at, you can use it to teleport home, right? Now, there's a method to my madness. There's a reason why I want to do this. Part of it, of course, is the whole exploring thing, and then not having to be able to walk back and all that good stuff. But the other thing is, we need some endstone, right? And I caught Direwolf doing this, and I thought it was a great idea. Now, he did it a different way. He used his backpack, because you could, like I said a couple episodes ago, you can put some upgrades on these backpacks, and one of the upgrades that you can have is that you get to keep your backpack when you die. And so he went to the end, he found his stronghold, he went to the end, and he put a bunch of endstone in his backpack, and then he just basically died. And when he came back to, he had all of his stuff in his backpack, and the backpack was with him. Well, I'm not going to do that, but what I do want to do is I want to set up a porter here, a transceiver or a receiver, and then use that charged porter. I go to the end, get some endstone, and then come back through the charged porter. So let's go ahead and see what it takes to build one of these things. First things first is we want the matter receiver. So here is the matter transmitter. Here is the matter receiver. Let's go with this one. So this is pretty straightforward. It's a machine frame from RF Tools. It's 3 ender pearls, and it's some iron and some redstone. So that's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And these machine frames are super simple to build. So let's go ahead and make one of those. I can't because I don't have enough gold nuggets. So let's make a gold nugget. Let's see here. Gold nugget. Ta-da. Ta-da. There we go. Now we got enough. Now we can do the matter receiver. So REC matter receiver. Uh-oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, so now we can do this. We can do this. That gives us that. And then we do matter receiver again. We should be able to make this. Perfect. Love it. Okay. Next thing I want to make, like I said, is the charged porter. So let's see, charged porter right here. Again, super easy to build. It takes ender pearls, it takes a block of redstone, and it takes some iron. So let's get ourselves a block of redstone here. There's that. Let's do this again, and boom. Sweet. So now we have ourselves a charged porter, and we have ourselves a matter receiver. Now, how are we looking on ender pearls now? We have 3 left. That's kind of what I was afraid of, and that's one of the reasons why I want to get to the point where we can go to the end and snag us some endstone, because I don't think my ender pearls, obviously they're ender lilies, and so they're not going to grow very well anyway. But well, actually, you know what? 1, 2. This one's grown, so we'll get that one. This one is grown, and I think this one's grown. Yep. Okay. Sweet. So we got 3. That helps a little. Nope. Don't do that. We want to do that. Go ahead and plant these down again. And we'll go back upstairs. Oh, this also has a 1-block step assist. These boots. So, like, if I go out here, and do I have any blocks on me? I do. This is pretty cool. So, boop, walk up on top of the block. Awesome. And it's true step assist too. It's not like a little mini jump like the new versions of Minecraft have, where it says that it's step assist, but it's not really step assisting. It's actually just a little mini jump, and so you actually do lose hunger using it. This right here you don't. All right. So anyway, where are we going to put this? Where are we going to put this matter receiver? We could put it right here. This would be okay. We just have to get power to it, which we've got power right there. I think think this might be the best place to put it, because then we would always come back to this spot, right? Which would be close to our ME system. It'd be close to our alloy, our sag mill and sag mill and alloy smelter. It'd be close to our death room. So all right. So let's go ahead and put it here, I guess. We're gonna need to find our power. Oh, I just broke my mattock. Bummer. So there's power there, so that won't be too hard. That actually won't be hard at all. Okay, let's put this down in the hole. Let's see what we've got for conduits. We might have to make some, and it might be time to start upgrading our conduits too. Oh, actually, you know what? We had more ender pearls, because I forgot that when there's ender pearls here, they're not counted in the total number of. Yeah, so we got 10 ender pearls. That's cool. That'll work. Anyway, conduits. How much do we have for conduits? We have 47 energy conduits. I think that's plenty. I think we can make that work, because it doesn't take much power to make this thing work. Actually, the other thing we need to do is we need to get the charged porter charging. All right, so we want to, let's just go right here. Let's go right here. Yeah, this will work. So let's go ahead. Oh, we can't. Okay. Let me go and fix my. My mattock, so that we can kind of do some better digging here. And I'll get this conduit run, and I'll come back and I'll show you what we did. Hang tight, sit tight, be right back. Figured I'd show this to you while we're at it. I hadn't shown this to you guys as of yet. And I wanted to show you how I ended up doing the smeltery. So I kind of tucked it into this little corner right here. Here's our smeltery controller and the seared tank. Over here on this side, we've got a casting table and a casting basin that we can. Wow, those both say casting table. Anyway, so a casting table, casting basin, all of the patterns that we have are right here. And there was something else I wanted to do on camera with you guys today, and that is I want to make some shurikens. So the bow is nice, right? But I also want to have something like this, and so I poured up some manulin and some manulin knife blades and put those together, and so that'll give us some shurikens, which do a decent amount of damage to start with. But of course, it's got 3 modifiers, so I can put some quartz on there and make them a lot sharper. I think I can put diamonds on there and give them extra durability. So let's go ahead and make those, since it's there, and then let's go ahead and repair our mattock like this. Skadoosh. And we'll just leave that copper in there so that so we have it just in case we need it. But let's go back over here. Let's dig this out. I didn't even dig this out yet, so let's dig this out. We want to go this way right here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hey, where's the water? The water's in there. Okay, that's fine. So we want to go that way too. Right here, and then this way, right? Yeah, this is where we want to be right here. So that is our matter transceiver. Or, I keep saying transceiver. It's not really a transceiver, it's a receiver. Let's go ahead and put this conduit in like so. Boom. Boom. And then down one. Yes, sweet. Okay, so that should be getting power now. It is, and let's go ahead and make it. We'll call it RB base. RB base, sweet. Does that save it? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Now we need to charge. This charge porter. So let's go over here and get the porter charged up, and we'll show you how to link this thing up. Ooh, it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep. Sleep through the night and charge up the charge porter. Oh, I hear a spider. I hear you, spider. I hear you. We got a capacitor right here, so we'll charge it right here. Porter. There we go. So that should charge up pretty quick. Yeah, I think it holds 20,000 or no 20. Ooh, wow, how much does it hold? Is it 200,000 RF? Yeah, 200,000 RF. Cool. So now, notice that it says no target set. So we need to sneak right-click on a receiver to tell it where we want it to send us when we're out in the world someplace. And this thing is wonderful because it doesn't just work in one dimension. It works everywhere, right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and get those doors out of the way that we made that we don't really need right now. And sneak right click. So now the target's set. So now we go outside. Like, let's go check out this spider. I think there's a spider over here that we can do something. There he is. Hello, spider. And yeah, he's dead. But we get out and about, we do some stuff, we find that that it's getting dark, or we didn't bring a bed with us or anything like that, and we're really afraid, and we're really scared, we want to go back home. Click, brings us right back here. How about that? That is pretty cool. I love it. Now, so like I said, one of the things that we're doing here is we're gearing up. Oh, you know what? I totally should have used these shurikens. I totally should have used these shurikens to see what kind of damage they would have done to that spider. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Ooh, wow. It makes sound effects too. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. Shift 7.8. Okay, well, we'll have to get some quartz on that thing and do something with that. Now, anyway, like I was saying, the reason that I'm doing this, the reason that I want to do all this is because I want to make a trip to the end, right? I have no idea where my end portal is. So let's go ahead and make ourselves an Eye of Ender. I want to make an Eye of Ender to at least get the direction of the stronghold. I'm not ready to go to the end just yet. There's some other stuff that I want to do, but I want to find out what direction the stronghold is in. So let's go ahead and take this and let's go outside. Oops. Let's go outside and let's see which direction our stronghold is in. And then maybe I'll go and do some searching for it during the interim between episodes. So it's that way. Our stronghold is that way. Our current location is 7015. And usually, if I'm not mistaken, the stronghold is typically about 1,000 or 1,100 blocks away from 0, so we've got about 900 blocks that way minimum that we're probably going to have to go in order to get to the stronghold. And based on where that desert village is, we've probably walked past the stronghold at some point in time. So that's kind of cool. At least now we know kind of where it is. It's off that direction. So hopefully I'll be able to find that here in the next, a couple of days. So now, the next thing I want to do is I want to build. I've been carrying around this bow that basically I didn't really make this bow. I just kind of got it, right? I did put power. Did I put power on it? I don't remember. But it's not the bow that I want, right? There's a bow that I want that I think will do a really good job for us. And that bow, the bow that I want, is actually part of Ender.io. And I had actually forgotten about this bow, but it looks, in looking for new bows, I kind of picked this one up yesterday. So bow, it's the dark bow. And it's pretty easy to make. It's string just like any other bow. It's nutritious sticks. So the nutritious sticks, you have to have nutrient distillation. And then you also have to have a skeletal contractor. The skeletal contractor is probably going to be the hardest, probably going to be the easiest part of this whole process, because it's just solarium, a skeleton skull, some rotten flesh, and a piece of silicone. So we could probably do all that right now. So skull, we got one of those. We need some rotten flesh. We got lots of that. Okay, we need a piece of silicon, which we should have that too. There it is, sweet. And we need some solarium, which I don't think I have, but solarium actually is, you can actually get solarium another way, right? So solarium, of course, you can find it in the nether, pretty much anywhere, right? But my nether's kind of jacked up. I've got a lot of confusing stuff going on in the nether. You can do it through Britannia, but I don't have a conjuration catalyst yet. Or you can use this. You can use your atomic reconstructor. If you put sand down in front of your atomic reconstructor, ha, it's awesome. You can make soul sand. So we need to make ourselves a little bit of soul sand. Let's go ahead and get some sand. I think, whoops, I think I've got some sand in here. So, whoop, sand. Yes, we do. I don't want to make a ton. Let's just make, say, let's make a quarter of a stack. And we can come down here to our atomic reconstructor. Sweet. And if we put that right down, oh, we need to take this lens off. Okay, and we put our sand down right here. We need a button. We need a button. Oh, I can take this one right here. This one will work. This button will work. And we put the button on here. Skadoosh. There we go. Sweet. How much soul sand do we get? We got 14. That's cool. That'll work. That will work. Let's put this back on here real quick because we need that there. And put the lens back on here because that goes on there too. Sweet. Now we can go up here and we can do some Solarium. So let's get some gold. Some gold. G-O-L-D. Gold. Made 14. I'm almost out of gold. Let's do 8, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and let this cook up. It's going to take a while, so I'll let this cook up. And when I come back, we'll be ready to put this thing in the slice and splice and get going on it. So be right back. Okay. Kind of have to do one more thing while we're at it. So that Solarium is cooking up, but I forgot that the sticks, those nutritious sticks that we need for the bow, you got to have nutrient distillation in order to have that. So we have to make ourselves a vat, right? So a vat, pretty simple. So it's a machine casing and a basic capacitor. So let's do that. Let's get this and do that. So there's that. Let's get ourselves a cauldron. Sweet. Does that say electrical steel? It does say electrical steel. Let's get ourselves some fluid tanks. Do we have glass? Do we have enough glass that we can do that? Yes, we need 2 of these. So there's that. We need some we need a furnace. So let's get one of those. And we need some electrical steel. Do we have any electrical steel? We do. Sweet. Okay, cool. So there's our vat, and then you need a water source for the vat. So what I would like to do for that is let's use some reservoirs. Yeah, there's these things. So that is glass, or it's fused quartz. Oh, that's expensive. Ooh, that's expensive. It's 8 pieces of quartz for 2. And I need 4. So each one of these pieces of quartz is like 4. Is it 4 quartz? I don't know. Anyway, we need basically 2 stacks of nether quartz. So let's go ahead and get that nether quartz and get it cooking up. Ooh, this is going to be painful, but we got to do it. We got to do it. Let's cook this up. Turn it into the fused quartz. I think that'll do fused quartz right off the bat. I hope. Hopefully this is fused quartz. I can never remember. It's all smelting, so it should give us fused quartz, please. Okay, good. Okay, sweet. Okay, so let's get that all cooked up. Now, where are we going to put this vat? Let's put the vat down here for now. Hello, Enderman. Thanks for dropping off a block on me. So I can get power from there. I can put a reservoir down here to give it fluids. This will work. This will work. So let's see. Can I think I can do this. So let's go ahead and break this out a little bit. Okay, we'll put our reservoir right there. We'll put this here. Let's get power to it. At least temporary power anyway. So there's that, there's that, there's that. There. Okay, so now it's got power, right? Yep, it's going to build up power. Quartz should be, pretty well quartzed, I would hope. No, it's got a long way to go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, and we'll wait for this to finish up, and then we'll come back, and we should be able to finish this thing up. Or, wait a minute, hold on. We can, oh, you know what we can do? We can make this. Let's go ahead and do this. We can do this. We can do this like this. We can put this in here like this. And Solarium like that. Yep. Okay, so that'll give us the one item that we need. And then we just got to make those sticks. Yeah, cool. All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let this fused quartz finish up because that's got a ways to go. And when we come back, we'll be ready to wrap this thing up. So see you momentarily. Okay, so we got everything we need. Here's our fused quartz. We had to make a couple of cauldrons, but here are reservoirs 1 and 2, right? And we're going to need a couple of buckets. So do I have buckets on me? I should. Buckets for water. I have 1 bucket. We're going to need another bucket. Do I have a bucket of water in here? I got a bucket in here. That'll do. That'll work just fine. Let's get ourselves some water. It's nighttime. Great. It always seems to be nighttime around here. Let's go ahead and sleep. And we'll go get some water. And we'll put this thing in. And we should be able to make some nutrient distillation. And we should be able to make a couple of sticks. So let's get ourselves some water right here. Skadoosh, skadoosh. We're going to need a couple of sticks. What do we need to make that that bow? So dark bow right here. It's nutritious sticks. Nutritious sticks is just a nutrient distillation bucket and a stick. So let's get ourselves a couple of sticks. S-T-I-C-K. We should have enough. Yep. So there's sticks. And let's get ourselves some zombie flesh. It's rotten flesh. There we go. We'll just get ourselves a whole stack of that. If we put that plus sugar, can I do sugar? I don't have a whole lot of sugar, but I can make sugar. Let's make sugar. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So now we got sugar and we got rotten flesh. That should be everything that we need to make nutrient distillation. Let's go over here and get that done real quick. So reservoir back here, like so. Reservoir is kind of a cool block because basically it's it'll become a permanent water source that's connected to an Ender IO device, right? We need the other bucket now. Boom. Okay, so that makes that continuously provides water to this. We can set this up so that on the back side it is it's bringing in. So there it comes with the water. Now. Come in here and we take the zombie flesh there and the sugar there and it should start to make, yeah, so it's starting to make some nutrient distillation. We need 2 buckets. Can I get 2 buckets off of this thing? If I hit it with a bucket, can I do this? No. Uh-oh, how am I going to do this? We need to make another reservoir. That's what we need. Or not a reservoir, but a fluid tank. Because then we can use the fluid tank to interact with it in order to get the liquids. So tank right here. Yep. So fluid tank should have everything we need to make that. Sweet. Sweet home Alabama. Love it. No, I don't like Alabama. I'm not an Alabama Crimson Tide football fan. Not at all. Can't stand them. Let's put this over here. And if we tell this side here to output, there we go. We're getting nutrient distillation in here. We don't have a whole lot just yet, but it's cooking up. Once we get 2 buckets, then we can make our sticks. So I'm going to let this run for a minute, and we'll be right back when we got enough for a couple of buckets. Okay, second bucket of nutrient distillation acquired. Now we can come in here and we can do sticks and nutrient distillation. And get nutritious sticks, right? Sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, now we can come upstairs. I'm going to get rid of this dirt block because I can't stand it being there. Come back upstairs to our Applied Energistics ME System terminal and go over here and search out bow, dark bow, as a matter of fact. Boom, boom, boom. We have a dark bow. Now, dark bow by itself is not all that powerful, right? If we come in here, we hold shift. So basically it has 300 durability, but it does get anvil upgrades, and you can enchant it. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do the vibrant crystal thing. You guys have seen me do that a million times. I might do that in between episodes, or we might just get it ready and do it next episode. But then we're going to start making some books for this thing. I want to give it infinity so that we only have to carry around one arrow with us, right? I also want to give it, what was the other thing I wanted to make sure that it had? It may not have to make sure it has anything else, because when you put power on it, that's what basically gives it the stronger force. So by the time we get this thing all the way up to empowered 4, I think it should be about the equivalent of a power 5 bow. Should be. We might put some other things on it, like I don't know, maybe flame would be helpful. I don't know. But yeah, so we got some cool stuff. We did the whole teleportation thing. So now when we're out in the world, we can use our charged porter and we can get back home. We know where the stronghold roughly is, at least direction wise. We made ourselves a dark bow. We got a vat for some nutrient distillation, which will come in handy later on too, because then we can use like a Killer Joe for some of our mob spawning type stuff. But yeah, so things are looking good. Folks, it has been a great episode. I think it was amazing and outstanding, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you come right down here to the comment section below, and we'll talk about it. Talk about the things that you think I should be doing in this world, and talk about the things that maybe you're like wondering, what in the world are you thinking? But again, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you had a great celebration last night. It is now 2017 all around the globe, and great things are in store for us on this channel and in our lives this year. All you have to do is believe and then make it happen. So once again, folks, thanks for watching. Until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.